Alright, buckle up, because the internet has birthed another monster, and this one is fucking hilarious. We're talking about a game called Schedule 1. Heard of it? It's blowing up on Steam right now. Think Grand Theft Auto humping Breaking Bad, but drawn by someone high on Rick and Morty fumes.
Schedule 1 sounds clinical. What is it, a pharmacy simulator?
Oh, it simulates pharmaceuticals, alright? You play a low-level street chemist trying to become the next Pablo Escobar. Basically, open-world drug dealing simulator.
So the objective is to build a drug empire. Mixing substances is managing territory, navigating the risks of that world.
Exactly, you're hustling on the streets of this grimy city, cooking up God knows what in virtual labs.
Okay, I'm sensing the dark humor part now. Is it just the premise, or is there more?
Oh, there's more. The real kicker is the concoctions you can make. Mix the wrong shit, or maybe the right shit depending on your goal, and the NPC reacts spectacularly.
Spectacularly how? Like gameplay mechanics or just visual gags?
Visual gags that are the mechanic. We're talking making random townsfolk projectile vomit rainbows or piss themselves in the town square because they took your latest experimental batch. It's completely unhinged.
Okay, that's something. So people are just running around making NPCs wet themselves for laughs? Jesuses.
Pretty much. And that's why it's gone completely fucking viral. Yodis, your absurdity is perfect meme fuel. Clips are everywhere. TikTok, YouTube Shorts. It's tailor-made for short-form brain rot.
Thrives in that ecosystem, brief, shocking, shareable moments. It makes sense that streamers would amplify it.
Which streamers are pushing this? The usual suspects.
Oh yeah, big names like Moist Crone Tykael jumped on it, doing his usual deadpan dissection of the insanity. And Queso, his clips freaking exploded, watching him lose his mind over some pixelated dude puking his guts out. Wolf?
Queso, perfect fit. His audience eats that chaos up. Your developer must be laughing all the way to the bank.
It seems they're aware Kiki mentioned Easter eggs.
Totally. The devs threw nods to Moist and Queso, acknowledging they basically turbocharged the hype train. Smart move. Honestly, lean into the madness.
That's savvy marketing. Leverage the organic reach. Influencers. It builds loyalty and keeps the meme cycle going. Smart. If a little parasitic.
But it does raise that question, doesn't it? Where is the line between dark satire and, well, making light of something genuinely destructive? Drug addiction, the violence of the trade, it's not exactly lighthearted in reality.
Oh, here we go. The morality police have entered the chat. Are we really clutching pearls over a cartoon game where NPC pee themselves?
Seriously, Nina, it's a fucking game. It's got goofy, exaggerated graphics and physics. It's so over the top. Only an idiot would think it's a recruitment video for the Sinaloa cartel. It's obviously satire.
I understand the satirical intent, Kiki, but intent doesn't always dictate impact. Humor, especially dark humor, walks a fine line. Some might see it as trivializing immense suffering for cheap laughs. Is nothing sacred?
Sacred? In 2025? Give me a break, Ayla. We had games like Postal decades ago where you could piss on people and light them on fire. GTA lets you run over pedestrians for fun. Is this suddenly the bridge too far because the drug is digital? Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, Kiki has a point about precedent. You've seen controversial games forever. Think South Park, they've mocked literally everything. Religion, disabilities, death. Is Schedule 1 any different ethically than the Stick of Truth's abortion minigame? Or is it just that drugs are the special taboo we can't possibly joke about? Even in a game that looks like a rejected Adult Swim pilot? Give me a break. People need to lighten up. It's escapism.
Perhaps. There was that other game, Drug Dealer Simulator, right? It aimed for more realism, less absurdity. I remember some minor online friction when Schedule 1 took off. Like the DDS publisher got defensive. It highlights how sensitive this niche can be, even among developers.
Yeah, whatever. Some boring sim versus a game where you make guys vomit fluorescent green goo. No contest. Schedule 1 understands its audience.
And who is that audience exactly?
It's for people like us. Honestly, Gen Z, younger millennials, people who grew up online, fluent in meme culture, sick of pearl-clutching bullshit. They see the absurdity, they laugh. They share the clips. It's not that deep.
It's the demographic that values edgy humor and rejects censorship. They see the controversy as part of the appeal. It feels rebellious. Counterculture, even though it's just a game. Plus, Debringer cosign gives it legitimacy within that sphere. Older generations might see the headlines and freak out, but they're not the target market.
So, the game's success is less about the game itself and 1, more about the cultural moment. It reflects a desire for unfiltered content fueled by platforms that reward shareable, shocking moments. The meme is the message.
Exactly, it proves that if something is funny, chaotic, and streamable, it can blow up. No matter how problematic the premise sounds on paper, it's the Wild West out here, baby.
So the lesson for aspiring game devs is find a taboo, make it utterly ridiculous. Get streamers to play it, profit? Sounds simple enough. Risky, but potentially huge rewards.
It does make you wonder, though, does this constant exposure to exaggerated, satirical violence or criminality desensitize us? Or is it just a necessary valve for releasing tension in a world that often feels overwhelmingly serious?
Oh, deep thoughts from Ayla. Look, it's a dumb fun game. People laugh. The world keeps spinning. If someone gets genuinely offended by cartoon characters pissing themselves, they probably need to log off anyway.
From a business perspective, it's a fascinating case study in virality, but it's likely ephemeral. These meme games burn bright and fast. The challenge is sustaining that buzz or converting it into a long-term player base once the shock value wears off. We'll see if Schedule 1 has legs beyond the initial TikTok craze.
A fleeting moment of absurdity in the digital stream, perhaps that's all it needs to be.